Welcome back to my channel, guys. Conscious and aware. Come on.
Yeah, so this is my topic coming off the back of a conversation that we just had. During the conversation, Sadat mentioned planting a seed, and it's funny because earlier I was watching your no fat one. I told you that earlier, innit? I was watching your no fat one, which is something that I personally struggle a lot with. Actually, I'm 6 days. I'm 6 days no fat, so I'm good.
Strong.
I'm doing well, but I kind of have my waves. But watching that video, and then I noticed someone commented saying, "This is something I struggle with. Every time I try it, I fail."
Yeah. I remember that comment.
And I remember I've said to you times as well that I still carry on, even though I'm aware that it's not good for me.
Yeah.
I still do carry on. But then I wanted to go off talking about planting the seed, because I personally feel like as long as you plant that seed of knowledge in your own head and knowing what something can be for you or what it's doing for you or how it's affecting you, as long as you planted that seed, I don't feel like there's a time limit.
Yeah.
Because I personally feel like you can't reach the destination before your time.
Yeah, for sure.
Because it's like with say going vegan or something, and it's kind of like, say if you were trying to convince your family to go vegan, you couldn't force them to go vegan. You couldn't say, "Look, these are the facts."
I'm not gonna. I tried.
Trust me. But you couldn't say these are the facts and you have to do this straight away. But I feel like personally, just the act of planting that seed means that the seed's there.
Yeah.
It could grow at any time, and I feel like when I'm relating to no fat, because I feel like it's such a big struggle, and it's a big struggle,
sure,
isn't it?
No, it definitely is.
But I feel like personally, as long as that seed is planted within me, I'm gonna keep trying, and as long as I'm trying, if I'm failing and having to start again, I'm still happy with that, because the seed is there. Because I'm also trying, and I know that each time I try, I'm gonna go a little bit further with it.
Yeah, it's like, that's a very, very interesting topic, man, because like you said, it's not about the destination in the sense that you're walking your path. So it's about the effort that counts. I say, it's very cliche, and that's about the effort or that counts, because at the end of the day, it's like you said, you could tell someone to go vegan, for example, or you could say anything to anyone to help to improve them, but if they are not ready to do that, there's nothing you can say, man. You can bring, you could hold a meeting, the whole world could have a meeting and tell you to do something, and you will not do it because it's not your time. You know what I mean? But like you said, once you plant the seed and you start the journey, it's not about failing, getting back up. Because I feel like sometimes when people fail once or maybe several times, they fully give up on the journey. They feel like, okay, and in a way, like, not to go off topic and that, I feel like that's why you shouldn't really put too much pressure or too much time scale on your goal and that. Oh, by the end of this year, I gotta have 100k, or by next year, I must be successful at this. Because it's good to have that aim and to work towards it. But if that is like do or die in a sense, then if you do not attain it, then say, fuck it, I'm not even chasing this dream anymore, I'm not good enough, and abandon it. But if you put like, yo, this is something I want to acquire or to achieve, and I will continue on the journey regardless of how long it takes and that, then maybe you'll get it in 5 years or 6 years, but at least you never gave up. You have to understand yourself first, I guess, in order to know what works for you, because it's different for everyone. But and just another thing I want to quickly mention is that, like we just said in the video we made before, once you change yourself and that, like, you are planting the seed, I believe, for other people. you know, because if I happen to change myself and improve, you don't even realize, like, it's so funny because, like, especially on my journey, and I've come across so many people, like, who tell me that I'm, like, let's say I'm motivated, I'm inspired, and I'm like, whoa, I don't even know you know, I didn't even know, like, you even, like, watched my video, or I didn't even know, like, you even paid attention to me, but you're, like, so I feel like it's very important to, if you cannot be around them people, to at least consume them people who are where you want to be, in a sense, not of envy, but as a motivation, you know, like, yo, that person, he did it, like, he struggled with this and he did it, or he was there and he did it. For me, when I see them stories there, and I feel like they're one of the best movies as well, where someone comes from, like, rags to riches, or from the mud, it's like, whoa, there's hope in that for everyone, you know.
I can do it too.
Yeah.
And it's one thing I was thinking about as well when planting a seed, I think I kind of sometimes think to myself, what is it that makes people not ready for that root, for the plant to grow from the seed? Like, what is it that makes people not ready? You could be watering that seed, but what is it that makes people not ready for it to grow? And it's kind of that strong why, because even if you know why something's happening to you, for example, with porn, like, I'm watching porn still. I've been 6 days without it, but I'm not even gonna. I don't want to put pressure on myself. I think it's about 6 days. I'm not trying to count, because I know that if I count, it's more of like do you know what I mean? I just should let go of it completely and do that. But I feel like if I went back to it, I'm not gonna beat myself up, because it's not my time. It's not. I don't have a strong enough why yet, and I feel like when that why really hits you, you have that turning point, and then you really, really realise, whoa, okay, this is not good for me, man. Then it's that time the seed grows. Then and you cannot force that. You can't
fast forward time.
You can't reach.
You know what? That's
reach
funny.
A level of understanding.
That's funny, because I'm sure I mentioned that in the video. Like, no, what did I say again? Well, someone clicked something behind, but let me flow anyway. It's like, when it's your time, innit? Like, but I feel like, for me, it's like, you could even know all the reasons why and still not do it. But I personally believe there's like two main factors behind this. One is that people fear change. Your mind doesn't even want to change. Like, believe it or not, your mind does not want to change. It wants to be in that mundane lifestyle of, like, you know, the routine. It knows what to wait. When you do something outside of your comfort zone or outside of your routine, your mind, you have to think consciously, you know, and, like, being comfortable is much more easier than being in discomfort. So even if it's something you're doing is bad for you and it's gonna make you better, it's still discomfort, because it's something that your body's not used to. So it's still a struggle within your own self, and that, I think that's one reason. The second reason, I believe, like, what was I saying again? Second reason of, like, oh, people not ready to change it, man. That's the one. Always catch it back. Never give up. See, like, is that, like, I believe what you said. Like, it's not like the why is just not strong enough. It's like you still think it's okay, and that, you know what I'm saying to you. If you truly believe something was not okay, or you believe that there's something better, then it's like the video I just done now. Actually, face your fears and that. Like, you don't want to face it. Like, oh man, no, like, let me. I know I'm not like all over the place, but it just comes to my mind now. My journey, like, in order to progress within yourself, and now, from my understanding of my own personal self-development journey, you have to destroy who you are, and that, like, you cannot be that same person, you know. And people are maybe happy with who they are or are comfortable, but when I look at my journey, I have to destroy who I like. But, like, everything I do is different now. It's different. I never used to read and that. I never used to meditate. I never used to go into nature and that. I never even seek to improve myself, you know. So I had to destroy the old thinking, the old behavior patterns and that, in order for me to be, like, let's say, here right now, in a way, you know. So, are you ready to destroy who your old self, your old versions, shed your skin and that, and turn into what you need to be? And in order for you to go to the next stage, you have to let go. Like, you cannot hold on to, like, something that is dragging you down and expect to move forward. You have to let 100%. Go. You have to let go of all of them things there, whether it's people, circumstances, behavior, characteristic, whatever it is, you have to let go in order to be something else and that, you know.
100%.
Yeah, so I think that's a big factor.
Oh man, something just came to my head as well.
It's never ending, like, yo. Flip it, yeah.
Oh man, I can't even remember it now, but it might come back, it might not, but it
Well,
might
yeah.
be what it meant to be.
We'll round off the video there, and yeah, plant the seed, man.
Plant the
Just
seed.
start today, bro. Like, just start. Like, don't think like, oh, like, obviously you have to be when you're ready. Of course, I don't want to contradict the whole video, but there's no time to be ready.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can't wait. Okay, it'll call me in a sense that it might not call you. You know, you have to move forward, but shed your skin, man, and be the new you, the improved you. So.
I've
man.
just remembered what I was, what I was thinking. Last little point, yeah. That it was something you said to me earlier, because I'm very self-critical, and I'm always trying to improve. I know that you're the same,
Yeah.
and we're both the same. But it's good to have a friend that can recognize that, and say to you, at least you're aware of that. At least you're actively conscious of what you're doing, and at least, and because even being conscious and aware, even being conscious and aware means that you're taking a step forward. So what I wanted to say as a sign off is that the fact that you're watching this video now means that you're taking a step in the right direction, innit? So
no, definitely,
big up
man. That's what I really believe. Like, the people who watch this video are ready to change. Cause why are you watching this video?
Why have you clicked on it?
Why have you clicked on? There's something within you that is screaming for change, screaming for improvement. You know what I mean? You's watching it, like, so just like, and practice. Of course, the videos itself not gonna. It might plant the seed, but action in it speaks louder than words in that, man. So appreciate you watching. See you in the next video.